dance music.
Hello and welcome to the live streaming of CGTN. I'm Zheng Yibing in Beijing. And now this morning we come to the China National Sports Center, and also known as the Olympic Park. And this place is really famous back into the year 2008 because this place used to be the 2008 Summer Games was once held. And as a legacy of that Summer Games, all the sports venues were became and renovated, became a new look. And during the recent days, a very special event which is held here that is called the testing activity for the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics. And all 5 major sports venues are being tested, including this one, the National Speed Skating Oval, known as the Ice Ribbon. It is the only newly built sports venue on the ice-based sport. So, joining me now is Mr. Zheng, the chief architect of this construction. Let us talk to him about this whole designing history and the motivation and inspiration of this building. Good to see you, Mr. Zheng. Oh, this is a new way of greeting each other during an epidemic. So we are curious about how this building came into being, because the other day we did the live streaming in the Ice Cube. That is transition from the National Aquatic Center into the Ice Cube, where the curling event is going to be held for the 2022 Winter Olympics. And now another one, a completely new building is here. And you also designed for this building. So we want to ask you, what elements inspired you to design this building?
So this venue will host a speed skating competition. So the design concept derived from the speed skaters' high speed on the ice. So you can find 22 glass tubes on the building facade with this transparent, very light envelope. So this is sort of a concept from the speed skating sports itself.
So I know there's a very advanced technology of the curved curtain wall system is adapted here. So how many curved glasses are being used here, and what are the black technologies behind these?
We have totally 3,360 units to form this curved facade. Among all those glass units, there are only less than 50% is curved glass. All the other units actually is flat glass to save budget.
Okay, to save budget. This is really important because at the same time we build a new facilities like the new sports venue. At the same time, we need to save the budget. This is really important. Yep. So, Mr. Zheng, please, we will follow you enter this arena. Let you give us more information about it.
So you're welcome.
Okay. So this is one of the little things is before we enter this arena, we have to wear the mask because there's epidemic prevention measures. This is part of that. And this is also because there is a competition is going on here. Mr. Zheng, I see a very cute panda here. So what is that?
Say hello to Bing Dun Dun.
Bing Dun Dun?
This is the mascot of Beijing 2022.
And this is one of the mascots of the Beijing 2022 Winter Games. This is a giant panda, really cute. So, Mr. Zheng, I'll follow you. Okay, great. Please. This is a body temperature checking station.
This is a major concourse for public spectators.
Yes.
So if you look up, you can find the ice ribbon facade in the interior space. We have a very light cable structure support the curved glass, which will create a exciting space for all the public spectators coming inside and experience architectural space that's never never experienced before.
Yes, I also see some kind of the model here, and this is one of the model you are using to demonstrate to people how the whole building is exampled. Well, so what is this?
Sustainability is also the major design key points behind the design. So we try to use the most sufficient material to cover the large, enormous space of speed skating. So you can say this is a steel cable to cover the roof. We have a double curved roof to cover the enormous space, and all the roof is supported by those cables.
Yes, how many cables are there in this whole building?
For the entire roof, we have about 19 kilometers of cable to support the roof.
So this is total length. This is not about the how many, but the total length.
The light is quite, the weight is quite limited with high efficiency of the steel structure.
Yes.
We have a roof of about 20,000 square meters.
Yes.
With only less than 600 tons of steel.
Okay. So now we have the this bird view of the this whole building at the night. So I got another question. How many years have it been built? You took to build this construction?
We started design of the building from 2016 till now, more than 4 years now, from design concept to construction of the site. Here you can find the major design inspiration of this venue. We have a double curved roof, which cover the ice inside. The middle point is pretty low, near the ice. For the spectators around the field of play, the roof is pretty high. So with this design, we can limit the volume inside the spectator competition hall.
Okay.
Also to save energy for a large ice hall. So we can have a look inside the competition hall.
Yes, a very good concept. And also we can see, especially during the night, we can see the lights, the ribbons around this building represent the sliding of the speed skaters. It's pretty impressive.
Both the daylight and in the night, the building reflects the character of speed skating.
Okay, so now we're about to enter this arena. Wow, this is really beautiful. Now the competition is going on, right?
Yep.
This is temporarily. I can see the athletes, the players, they're resting here. They're making their preparations for the next round of the competition. So, Mr. Zheng, from the inside, this building is really impressive. Yes. Can you tell us something about that?
We start from the field of play.
Field of play.
We have a ISU standard 400-meter tracks for the athletes to compete with very quick. So above the ice, if you look at the roof, you can find the dynamic design.
Dynamic design on the roof
of the steel structure.
Yes.
The whole enormous roof is supported by very light cable structure.
The cable structure, just like the parts we just saw in the corridor.
Yes.
Okay. And yesterday I also came here and I circled around this whole arena, and it took me almost 6 minutes. So I heard it can accommodate over 12,000 spectators during a single game, right?
Yeah. The total capacity of this space is 12,000 seats. And we try to keep a compact and intimate space for this large, enormous space.
Okay. So we will let our video cameraman to zoom in to take a look at the seats. I see the seats, they are scattered here in the different colors. So what does that mean?
If you look at the seats, you can find
In the opposite one,
the color
对面的那个座位不同的颜色。
the color gradient from white inside till dark blue outside. We have actually 7 different colors for the seats.
7 different colors.
Yeah, it looks like the ice melting around from the white inside. There's ice and then melting to the outside edge.
So that's really impressive, especially about the colors of the seats. I have never seen it in other places, in other venues.
Hope you enjoy this. Hope you enjoy this game.
Okay. Another question I want to ask you is the other day I went to the National Indoor Stadium and I saw the short track speed skating, and now it is a different one. It's just really huge, the rink of this arena. So what's the difference between the short track and the speed skating?
So this venue is for long track speed skating with a standard 400-meter standard ice tracks. In the National Indoor Stadium, you experienced the short track speed skating, which is held on standard ice hockey field with a standard rink like 30 meter by 60 meter.
Okay.
This one 400 meter.
400 meters is standard
The
field
same
of play.
size with athletic.
Yes, the
track.
same size as the athletic track. This is really impressive. Thank you so much, sir. Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Okay, welcome. So we'll continue the tour. Thank you. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the live streaming inside the National Speed Skating Oval, or known as the ice ribbon. It is a really beautiful, magnificent, and impressive building. It's really huge. And this is the only newly built sports venue during the 2022 Winter Olympics. And now we're inside the sports venue, and now the competition is going on among the teams, as this is not the core of this demonstration. This is testing activity. So we may join the other person, Miss Liu Yanjie, who is also the venue management supervisor here in this sports venue. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So Yanjie, please tell us what you're doing here during recent days.
My job is to communicate with other areas to make sure that this whole venue runs smoothly.
So you are the coordinator between all the departments.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I got a question. So inside this arena, there are a lot of people, a lot of teams that are working. So who are they, and what are they working for?
We are working for the athletes, sort of, yes. There are about 800 people in this whole arena.
So 800 people are working here right now.
Yes, about 800
So can you
people.
name it?
You can see athletes on the ice. Yes. And here is the athlete area. They will change clothes here. At that spot, this is FOP medical stations.
So in the distance at that corner, there's a part of people who is working there. They are the medical staff. 他们是医务工作人员啊. So they're working there, and how many of the medical working staff here are working here?
About 50.
About 50.
Yes, about
So
50.
what kind of measures are taking in what kind of fields?
They will treat the athletes in time if they get injured. Yes, and some medical staff will help ensure our working staff's health.
Okay,
Yes.
so at the both side of the arena, there are also the same working stations. So
Yes.
what about others?
We can see
So what about this area? I see a lot of the people sitting there. What's that section?
they are athletes. Athletes will change clothes here, and we can see people in this gray area. Yes, they are members from sports team.
So this is ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce a little bit for this the arena. Now we're inside the ice ribbon, known as the National Speed Skating Oval, and right now the competition, the testing activity is being conducted here. Athletes and medical staff and also some other working staff that are working here to test this venue for the first time ever. So, Yuanjie, I got a question. Of all 5 major ice-based sports venues here in Beijing for the 2022 Winter Olympics, the ice ribbon is the only newly built one.
Yes.
So, what have you been doing to prepare your first ever testing activity? Is it a difficulties? Are there any challenges? So what do you say to them?
Yes, there are lots of challenges. Our first challenge is to make sure that this venue is good. It's good to hold competitions in the 2022. Yes, it's our first goal to examine the venue and the facilities. It's very important. And the second is to train a team, and the team can help hold the competition. It's very important, and most of us in here will stay until 2022, and we will be experienced, and we can work together and hold a successful game.
Okay, so we know the competition ongoing on the track is only part of the testing activities. We see other people like the medical staff, like the field of play working staff, and also I see a lot of people there over there in that building, in that section. Looks really busy. Who are they?
They are members from support presentation team and members from technical support team.
Okay. So what's their role usually, especially during the competition?
Support presentation.
Yeah, the competition is almost ready. Let's see.
Support presentation team.
Yes, and I see these athletes is skating in the field, and also there is a very fast moving object. What is that?
That is a camera.
That is a camera.
Yes, and it can capture the athletes in different angles.
This is pretty interesting. This is the first. How many meters they were competing? 有多少米的那个比赛呢？
1,000 meters.
1,000 meters, almost 2.5 circles, right?
Yes, 2.5 circles. They start here, and the finish line is there.
Okay. The bell rings. It indicates there is only one circled around.
Yes.
Okay.
Usually there are 2 athletes.
Usually 2 athletes.
Yeah, usually 2 athletes.
This is pretty interesting and cute. That's the cable camera to follow the movement of the athletes during the games. And usually we can see that very smooth and fast angle to provide a very special viewing angles for audiences, spectators, even when they are at home.
Yes.
So this round has been finished.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for this introduction to all the facilities and management and inside the ice ribbon. Thank you very much for your effort. We hope to looking forward to the next round of the testing activity later this year. Good to see you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the live streaming inside the ice ribbon, the National Speed Skating Hall, the Oval. And this morning, the competition test is going on here, and also personnel from different parts of the oval is working here. They are coordinating with each other, trying to find the loopholes possible embedded in the preparation for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. So that's this edition of the live streaming for the 2022 Winter Olympics testing activities. We're going to some other places and bring you more to show you how the Beijing is preparing for this magnificent event. Stay tuned.